Martha. Yeah, he came apart like Akashic, dude.
Tell me, how does it feel?
Cold. Wet.
Show yourself! Face me!
How does it feel to consume your rival's strength? To gorge yourself on their beam? To edge step by trembling step ever closer to the divine? With or without a will, you are still but a vessel, our vessel. Behold, how your body shudders in anticipation of its fate.
Are we shuddering? I think we're just cold because it's raining.
Oh, it's not yours yet.
No. Come then, O wayward child. We shall await you upon the back of the first worm. There,
Dead dragon.
all shall end and begin again.
We're just sitting here flexing our highlights. Dog's like, are you done? Yeah, that's right. We only beat Odin because he was using a huge amount of his power focused on this big wall thing. If he wasn't funneling so much power into that, he would have had us. Steam achievement. Vessel complete. Collect the final piece. Rondola, the Dalmekian Republic. What's up, Uncle? Oh shoot, they can sprint. This is like what was it? The Resident Evil movie. It was like the second or the third one where there was suddenly like zombie Dobermans, and suddenly there were fast zombies, and it was a whole new fear. Seeing those Akashic just like full sprinting made me think of that.
Why the hell is my city doing with the Akashic? Don't ask me, ask them! Since when was Eugen Hamel want to hide when there was a fight to be had? Since they stripped me of my rank and banished me from the battlefield. Now I'm stuck wiping the backsides of this one while the city burns and my wife tells off the man half my age! And then you turn up! What the hell are you doing here anyway?
He's like, and my wife's cheating on me!
What indeed? The enemy numbers 200,000 or more, counting yours. There are simply not enough soldiers outside the capital to repel an army of that size. Then what of the central keep? Held by a contingent of soldiers and bearers from the surrounding boroughs. They are the sole reason it still stands. And all it took was an army on their doorstep to bring them together. The prospect of death does put things into perspective. Perspective. Perhaps it's what we've lacked all along.
Whee! Dude, these things are vicious.
might not be the most convenient time, but my nephew's in trouble, and I may have already promised him your help. Your nephew, the outlaw? My soldiers have better things to do than die for nothing. And you and he are of the same mind. I fight for the opposite. He fights for a world in which we shouldn't have to live and die for nothing. And he fights today to give us all the chance of a better tomorrow. Be that as it may, a handful of men cannot stand against the kingdom.
Then mayhap they are the wrong men.
Oh!
I'll be damned.
It's Bahamut.
Our numbers are few, but I shall rally as many of my dragoons as I'm able. You, apprise the Lord Strategist of the state of the city's defenses.
Yes, Your Radiance.
Man, Chad, they freaking, they copied Dragoons from StarCraft. They copied Odin from Marvel. This game is shameless.
Fight alongside us.
I owe the Phoenix a debt.
Wait.
Does this vouch for my nephews?
Aye, but I still have my doubts about you.
Which we can discuss later.
Indeed.
You said you had men garrisoned in the keep. Captain, do you know how many yet remain?
Allow me to
Remain.
confirm. Commander?
Whatever their number, Randalar will be needing
Gather the
them
bodies
all.
and build a pyre in the courtyard. Quickly,
Oh, the
Terrence,
boyfriend's still alive.
my lord.
you will find a girl there.
A girl. We are in the middle of a war.
I owe her my life, and I always pay my debts. You are to see that she is provided for,
Dion, I cannot leave.
but you shall. If I'm ever to be worthy of the forgiveness of our people, then I must
The girl
earn
with the
it,
medicine, I'm guessing.
and I must earn it by my hand, and my hand alone. Know that I do not ask this lightly.
And know that I will do it.
Farewell, Terence.
Farewell. My prince.
Imagine if he goes outside, looks at the envelope, and it's just like 2 streets over, and he's like, oh shoot, I could be back by dinner. Oh, Phoenix caught up with him. He wasn't here earlier. Hope you found some useful info, because he didn't do much on this trip.
Clive, thank fuck. You alright?
I am. But I'm a damn sight better for seeing you, Joshua.
And Barnabas.
The king is dead.
Is this a movie? Most of it, yeah. Someone said that all the cutscenes in this game add up to be 11 hours.
So they're all...
They are, but so is their killer. He can't hurt anyone anymore. You're safe.
Now I'm just hoping when she gives birth to a bearer that she doesn't throw it in the trash like all the other people do.
Gav, we need to talk.
Oh no, we're breaking up with Gav. On the plus side, this version of Edda isn't carrying around her dead fiance's head? What?
I'm sorry, Clive. You know I want nothing more than to go with you.
I do. But I'm glad you're heading back to the Enterprise nonetheless. And not just for Edda's sake. Our people need to know what happened here.
You can count on me.
As can she, I hope.
Thank you, me lords.
It was something in FF14. Wow, it is going to take them a long time to get to the boat at that pace.
Do you think that was wise?
Wiser than leaving a woman with child alone in the Deadlands. They'll be safer at the hideaway. For now, at least. This land is overrun with Akashic. The king himself was long turned, albeit by choice. All to serve.
Honestly, you mentioning the lady carrying her dead husband's head around made me think of Senua's sacrifice.
In his damnable quest to forge the perfect vessel.
The Chaos Bomb.
11 hours, still not the epicness of Lord of the Rings extended editions. Shake my head, Squeenix lacking.
Was wreaked upon nation after nation. How many were killed for this?
He didn't consider it killing. Or a mercy of sorts. A way to end their suffering. He truly wanted to save mankind, and ultimately use that.
As he uses us.
But why us? What are we?
What are we? We are dominance. That is our fate. But that doesn't mean we have to accept it, which is why we fight. For the right to deny it. Is that not so?
As opposed to the right to party.
It is. For our sins. Barnabas said something else. That the Mother Crystals were Ultimas.
Ultimas? Are you certain?
We know that the Mother Crystals have been leading the land of Ether. And we also know that it's this which hastens the spread of the Blight. But what I cannot fathom is what Ultima stands to gain from that. What did you find at the Stronghold?
The truth about Ultima's prize. For so long, I believed it to be you. And you alone.
But he wants my wings too.
Yet, it is not merely a fruit that he desires, but a fruit and phoenix both. That which we became in the skies over Twinside. Only when the twin flames are joined, shall his vessel be complete.
Okay, so you go live in Japan, I'll stay in America, and we don't have to worry about it.
Another question. Unless there is something he cannot achieve without one. Something his immaterial form precludes. Something requiring an unthinkable amount of ether, and a body resilient enough to channel it. If I did not know better, brother, I would think that he meant to cast a spell. A spell 1,000 years in the making. A spell to end all spells.
And he cannot do it without us. Nor without the Mother Crystals. But if we destroy them all, we will stop not only the Blight, but Ultima as well.
So how many are left is the question.
We stick to the plan then. Only this time,
we face him together.
Wait, what? No. You just said he wanted us together.
It's a long
That means us being together is the worst thing.
Let's not keep Ultima waiting.
Leon says, okay, cool, I got it. You stab me and I'll stab you, Joshua. There we go, we stopped Ultima. Coup de Gracie. Ah. Brotherhood. The power of darkness. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Odin's essence. Attuning with Odin not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities, such as Gungnir, a frenetic flurry of attacks that damages all enemies within range. Odin's iconic feat, Arm of Darkness, can be used to temporarily transform Clive's weapon into Odin's legendary blade. Landing attack slowly changes the blade, readying it for Zontetsuken, which is executed by holding left click. Zontetsuken potency is determined by the blade's charge at the time of execution.
When Barnabas fell, his magic died with him. The road to Stonehere is barred to us no longer.
Okay. There's the last one. Alright, let's see what it's got. So just looking at Arm of Darkness here. Alright, Gungnir. Summon the legendary sword Gungnir and execute an extended flourish of deadly slices and strokes. Each hit landed fills the Zontetsuken gauge. Alright. Heaven's Cloud. Surge forward to strike an enemy. Can be executed multiple times in succession if the previous hit lands. Each hit landed fills the Zontetsuken gauge. Rift Slip. Used to recover immediately from any ability or action. Can be learned in midair. Dancing Steel. Summon a second blade and unleash a flurry of attacks. Each hit landed significantly fills the Zontetsuken gauge. 45-second cooldown. Let's try this out. What happens if you master this? Increase the max level. Okay. Make for stone here. Let's see. Looks like there's a quest to the north of me. Is that direction? Yeah, alright, that's on the way. It's on the way. Can I summon the chicken here?
This is no time to ride.
This is exactly the time to ride. Congratulations, you got the most powerful icon in the main game. We will see about that. Is this an MMO? No, it's not.
You were right, Joshua. Bodies up ahead.
Hello, dying person.
Is there no peace for a dying man?
What happened here?
The ether floods made savage beasts of my companions. And those faithless orcs, I knew they weren't to be trusted. We were told that they would stay loyal to our cause. Something commanded their loyalty, but it was not us.
It's a wonder they stayed faithful for so long.
Perhaps they sensed our downfall. The king is gone, our nation in ruins.
How does he already know the king is gone? I just killed him like a minute ago.
What becomes of us loyal pawns now? Sworn to a shattered throne. Fuck Walud. Fuck the dead king and his god. Fuck this withered shithole.
Give him a potion.
The floods do not affect you. You are a bearer, albeit one who's lost his brand. Pray, hear me, brother. Will you grant this pawn his final wish?
On. Oh, he's from Dragon's Dogma.
Will you lay my dying soul to rest?
Yeah, I got a new sword I need to try out.
What do you need?
Finally, some luck. Beyond the castle walls, towards Stonehere, there is a forest. Never turn. My parents
say no,
buried
Finley.
upon a bluff, nestled amongst the trees. Theirs was the only love I ever knew.
Aww.
I was torn from them in life, but perhaps I can return to them in death. Take my ring. See that it rests beside their bones.
May you find peace at last.
Da 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 da. I like how we could have saved it, but we're like, nah, these potions are expensive. We're just not gonna mention we've got these.
Don't
That's a
tell
big
me.
wall.
The only way to the capital
is through that gate, just as you surmise.
There's an army down there, Joshua.
Yes, but I don't see any dominance.
He's like, yeah, I could turn into a phoenix. Big freaking deal.
Let's go.
I mean, honestly, I don't see much of an army. Oh no, if it didn't make me dismount, I was just gonna run right past him.
Soldier in sight.
Then we end their suffering.
Alright guys, let's try this out. That is not what I wanted to do. Come on. Oh, I see the problem. That's kind of neat. New enemies approach. New enemies approach again?
Can you go on?
I have a choice.
Oh no, I died. Dude, what? He just vomited fire at his last hit point. That sword's kind of cool. It's basically all offense, no defense at all.
Not an unturned soldier in sight.
Oh! Okay, apparently that's what happens when you do it at level 5.